So Canada, as we know, is being dominated by the Omicron variant, but new research is showing that vaccines and booster shots are helping in this fight right now. New data from Moderna showing that its booster actually increases Omicron antibody levels 37-fold. That's compared to 2 vaccinations. Patricia Gauthier is General Manager of Moderna Operations here in Canada, joins me live now with more. Good morning to you, Patricia.
Good morning, Melanie.
Good to have you on again. Before we get to the Omicron-specific research, I want to begin with where we are right now. So Canada currently is recommending the Moderna booster right now for those only over the age of 30, even though it has been approved in Canada for 12 plus. Do you see any possible changes in that happening anytime soon? Have you guys been in discussions with the government at all in tweaking that?
So the Moderna vaccine is approved for everyone over 18 years and above. NACI has made a recommendation with respect to 30 and above. It's a recommendation, and it says that if the vaccine is not available, the other vaccine is not available, it is safe. It's still appropriate to get the Moderna vaccine if you're under 30. So it is approved by Health Canada for 18 plus. The 30 and above is a NACI recommendation and then a provincial recommendation. It could change over time. The data continues coming. We're learning every day with this disease, and things could change over time.
Okay, thank you for that clarification. Appreciate it. Now let's talk about some of the research because, as we know, Omicron is spreading. This variant is everywhere right now. What is some of the data that you are looking at with regards to your booster?
So what we have at this point in time, as you referred to, is we have data that shows that a booster of Moderna will increase your antibody levels 37 times versus where they were before the booster. That's with the 50 microgram, which is the dose that is approved in Canada. If you use 100 microgram, which is a recommendation by NACI for 70 and above, your antibody levels will increase 83 times versus where they were before the booster. So I think what we are seeing right now, the key message here is that the booster will protect against Omicron, and this is really our first line of defense. And the good news is that we have millions of doses of the Moderna vaccine here and now in Canada to protect Canadians.
I assume that as this virus continues to mutate, the research continues, and there are tweaks being made to the formula. Can you comment at all on that?
Yes. So again, we're learning every day, and biology is teaching us or keeping us on our toes every day. So what we're doing right now is, in addition to that first line of defense that we have with the booster, the current vaccine booster, we are working in parallel on an Omicron vaccine specific and also testing potential multivalent. So what we're doing is that we're pursuing many options in parallel. We will be making decisions based on science to make sure that when there's another booster needed into the future, potentially in the fall, that we have the booster that is appropriate to protect Canadians and people around the world at that point in time. So it's continuously evolving, and we're very committed to pursuing research and development to make sure that we can end this pandemic.
Let's talk about the technology of mRNA vaccinations. As everyone knows, there is another pharmaceutical company out there right now, which has also been approved here in Canada. And there are a lot of people who are hesitant about the mixing of mRNA vaccines. So what can you say to that and the safety and efficacy?
So NACI has said that it's perfectly safe to mix and match. Canada was one of the first countries as well to really start the mix and matching last year as supply was shifting from one manufacturer to another. What I can say as well is that there's data generated every week, and there's a lot of data generated by third parties. There's a growing body of evidence that really is showing that mixing and matching is actually more effective as a booster strategy. So it is safe, as approved by Health Canada and recommended by NACI. And there's also a growing body of evidence that supports high effectiveness of mixing and matching.
Finally, for you, Patricia, the focus right now is a lot on our younger population, as a lot of them going back to school and in-person learning. For the younger population, where do things sit with potential approvals with Health Canada in getting this Moderna vaccine ready and into the arms of younger kids?
Yeah, so we submitted our file to Health Canada for the approval of our vaccine for the 6 years of age to 18 years of age. And we're currently awaiting approval by Health Canada. In parallel to that, we're also conducting clinical trials in Canada for the younger age population, so the under 6. We have 8 sites in Canada and about 300 kids enrolled. So the clinical trial is ongoing at this point in time for children under 6 years of age.
Okay, a lot of developments. And as we know, as the days go on, the weeks go on, a lot can change. But appreciate you joining us with what we know so far and what is available. Patricia Gauthier with Moderna Canada. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Melanie.